Think about all 12 months of the year. January gets all the attention because of New Year's resolutions. December is famous for holidays and celebrations. October has Halloween. July has summer fun. But sitting quietly in the middle of the calendar is a month that may be more powerful than all of them. That month is June. At first glance, June seems ordinary, but if you look closer, you'll discover that June is often the month where lives begin to change. It's the month of transitions, opportunities, fresh starts, and major life decisions. Have you ever noticed how fast the first half of the year seems to disappear? One minute it's New Year's Day, the next minute it's June. The excitement of January slowly fades as daily routines take over. Work becomes busy, school gets stressful, goals are forgotten, days blend together. Then suddenly June arrives and makes us realize something important. Half the year is already gone. June sits almost perfectly in the center of the year. That's what makes it so unique. It gives us a chance to look behind and see how far we've come, while also looking ahead toward where we want to go. Few moments in life offer such a natural opportunity for reflection and adjustment. Back in January, millions of people promised themselves they would get healthier, save money, learn new skills, or chase big dreams. But by June, many of those goals have been forgotten. June acts like a wake-up call. It asks a simple question: are you becoming the person you wanted to be this year? The good news is that June isn't here to judge you. June offers something much more valuable. It offers a second chance. You still have half a year remaining. That's 6 months, nearly 200 days, plenty of time to completely change your direction. For millions of students across the world, June represents one thing above all else: freedom. After months of early mornings, homework assignments, tests, projects, and classroom routines, the school year finally comes to an end. The moment the final bell rings, a completely different world opens up. Suddenly, there are no deadlines to worry about, and no exams waiting around the corner. Summer vacation begins, bringing with it endless possibilities. Some students will travel. Some will spend time with family and friends. Others will learn new skills, play sports, or simply enjoy a well-deserved break. June reminds young people that life is not only about responsibilities, it's also about exploration, fun, and creating memories that last a lifetime. While some students celebrate the end of a school year, others are celebrating the end of an entire chapter of life. Graduation season is one of the most emotional times of the year. Imagine spending years working toward a goal, attending classes, overcoming challenges, and growing as a person. Then suddenly, the big day arrives. Families gather, friends cheer, cameras flash, graduation caps fly through the air. It's a moment filled with pride, excitement, and sometimes even a little fear. Why? Because graduation is more than a ceremony. It's a symbol of change. It marks the end of one journey and the beginning of another. And for many people, that new journey begins in June. Graduation often brings one of the biggest questions anyone can face. What comes next? Some graduates head to college. Others start careers. Some take time to travel and discover themselves. There is no single right answer. That's what makes this stage of life both exciting and challenging. June becomes a crossroads where people must make decisions that could shape their future. But here's the cool thing: nobody has everything figured out. Even the most successful people once stood at their own crossroads, uncertain about what path to take. June reminds us that growth often begins with a single step into the unknown. For many people, June is the official start of summer, and summer has a special kind of magic. Beaches become crowded with families and friends. Parks fill with laughter. Road trips begin. Barbecues fire up. The days feel longer and life seems a little lighter. There's a reason people look forward to summer all year long. It creates opportunities to break away from routine and experience something different. Whether it's a weekend getaway or a dream vacation, June invites people to explore, relax, and enjoy the world around them. Sometimes the best memories of our lives begin during a simple summer day. One of the most fascinating things about June is the amount of daylight it brings. In many parts of the world, June contains some of the longest days of the entire year. The sun rises early and sets late. Suddenly, it feels like there are more hours available to accomplish things. People spend more time outdoors. Communities become more active. Parks, beaches, and streets come alive. That extra daylight doesn't just change our schedules. It can change our mindset. More sunlight often boosts energy levels and encourages people to stay active. In a way, June literally gives us more time to experience life. Nature seems to understand the importance of June better than anyone. Everywhere you look, life is growing. Trees are fuller and greener. Flowers are blooming in brilliant colors. Birds are active from sunrise to sunset. Gardens flourish. The world appears more vibrant and alive than it did just a few months earlier. This transformation doesn't happen overnight. It's the result of countless small changes taking place over time. And that's an important lesson for us. Just like nature, personal growth often happens slowly. We may not notice it every day, but consistent effort eventually creates remarkable results. June is also one of the busiest travel months of the year. Airports become filled with excitement. Families prepare for vacations they've been planning for months. Friends organize road trips and adventures. Some travelers head to famous landmarks. Others visit relatives or explore places they've never seen before. Travel has a unique ability to change us. It introduces us to different cultures, new experiences, and fresh perspectives. Sometimes, a single trip can inspire a new dream, a new goal, or even a completely different way of thinking. That's why June is often remembered as the month when adventures begin. So, why do so many people love June? The answer goes beyond warm weather and summer vacations. June represents possibility. It feels like a fresh start without the pressure of New Year's resolutions. It's a month that encourages optimism. People naturally spend more time with friends and family. Communities organize events, sports leagues begin. Outdoor concerts fill the evenings, life feels more connected. June creates an environment where people feel inspired to enjoy the present while also looking forward to the future. It's a rare combination of relaxation and motivation. Although people experience June differently depending on where they live, one thing remains surprisingly consistent. It's a month of activity and celebration. Around the world, communities host festivals, cultural events, outdoor gatherings, and seasonal traditions. Streets fill with music. Parks become gathering places. Families spend time together. While traditions may vary from country to country, the spirit of June often feels universal. It's a time when people reconnect with nature, spend time outdoors, and celebrate life. No matter where you are, June seems to carry a sense of excitement and momentum. There's also a psychological reason June feels so powerful. Human beings are naturally influenced by their environment. More sunlight can improve mood. Better weather encourages movement and social interaction. Longer days create a feeling of abundance rather than limitation. These factors combine to create a powerful mental effect. People often feel more motivated, more hopeful, and more willing to try new things during June. It's not just your imagination. The environment around you can influence how you think and feel, and June provides conditions that encourage positivity and action. Many people believe success comes from one giant breakthrough moment. But the truth is often much simpler. Success usually comes from small actions repeated consistently over time. June is a perfect example of this principle. Imagine deciding to exercise for just 20 minutes a day. Imagine reading 10 pages of a book every evening. Imagine saving a small amount of money each week. These actions may seem tiny at first, but by the end of the year they can produce incredible results. Just as a seed becomes a tree through steady growth, small habits can transform a person's life. Many life-changing journeys begin with a simple decision. The decision to start. Not tomorrow, not next month, today. Every successful entrepreneur, athlete, artist, scientist, and leader once stood at the beginning of their journey. They didn't have all the answers. They didn't know exactly how things would turn out. But they took the first step anyway. June provides the perfect opportunity to do the same. Whether you want to improve your health, build a business, learn a skill, or pursue a dream, the most important action is getting started. Most people see June as just another month on the calendar, but hidden beneath the sunshine, vacations, and celebrations is something much more valuable. Opportunity. Opportunity to grow. Opportunity to improve. Opportunity to change direction if necessary. Every day in June offers a choice. You can continue following the same path you've always followed, or you can begin creating a new future. Opportunities rarely arrive with flashing lights and giant signs. More often, they appear as small chances to take action. June is filled with those chances. Imagine two people standing at the start of June. Both have the same number of hours in a day. Both have goals and dreams. One decides to take action. They begin learning, improving, and building better habits. The other decides to wait for the perfect moment. Fast forward 6 months. The difference between them may be extraordinary. That's because time rewards action. Every day we choose either progress or delay. June serves as a reminder that opportunities don't last forever. The best time to start is usually sooner than we think. So, does June really change everything? Not automatically. The month itself doesn't have magical powers, but what June offers is something incredibly powerful, a fresh perspective. It arrives at the perfect point in the year, giving us a chance to reflect on where we've been and where we're going. It brings sunshine, energy, growth, celebration, and opportunity. It encourages us to step outside, dream bigger, and take action. Maybe that's why June feels different. Maybe that's why so many important moments happen during this month. The truth is, June doesn't change everything by itself. People do. And perhaps the greatest opportunity June offers is the reminder that it's never too late to begin again. As you move through this month, ask yourself one simple question. If June truly is the month that changes everything, what change will I start today? Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs a fresh start. And remember, the next chapter of your story could begin right now.